Hey, this is Fortis Manufacturing talking about the LA stock, and for those that had purchased the first batch, it sold out at Rainier Arms, so we really appreciate that. We're going to share with you one part in here, and so when you open it up, this is just a bundle pack, and I'll show you the difference in just a second. It has an instruction page as well as two little baggies you'll see. One is the travel limiter device that comes with every stock that we sell, and then this bag has a roll pin and a magnet, and this video is going to be talking about the roll pin and magnet. Like I shared with you, this is the bundle pack. In the bundle pack, the difference is it comes with a Cerakoted buffer tube as well as a castle nut and our Fortis end plate, so saves you a little bit of money by ordering the bundle pack. I removed the end plate and castle nut, and so this is basically the Cerakoted buffer tube as well as our LA stock, and the directions will show you, but you'll have this release lever here that actuates the lever action, and once this lever action comes down, then you're able to freely move it on the buffer tube. Now this freely moving position is the way that we prefer it, but it's all personal preference. And so this video is going to be about showing you how to tighten up that slack, so as you're moving it down on the positions, you feel detents. So there are 3 QD positions on the LA stock, 2 on the sides and 1 on the bottom. The bottom actually has a set screw that you need a 3/16 Allen wrench to get to. And essentially what this does is if you tighten this up, it will allow the travel on the buffer tube to have resistance. So after you tighten it to the position that you like, then if you want to feel the detents of every position of the buffer tube, then you can kind of manipulate the set screw here and be able to find kind of your sweet spot. So as you're clicking, you actually can feel not only physically but audibly kind of feel the clicks. And then when you find the position that you want, you're able to just kind of clamp down on your stock. For the bundle packs that people order with us, we laser engrave the line, so it's easy for you to look down and see the laser engraving marks from position 2 to 5. Obviously fully closed would be 1, and fully extended, pulling all the way out, would be 6. So if you want to be able to manipulate that position where you're able to push in and feel the detents, then that's where this little baggie comes into play. As you can tell, we manipulated it, tightened it up, and got it to where we thought would be a good feel for us without the roll pin and magnet. But what the roll pin and magnet will do is help keep it in that position. One thing you want to keep in mind is by adding the roll pin and magnet, you will not be able to remove your stock off of the buffer tube with the roll pin and magnet in play. So if that's a consideration for you, then it might be something that you want to understand and kind of pick what works best for you. So that might be a consideration for people that just want to be able to remove it easily off of your existing buffer tube. Because what essentially the roll pin and magnet is going to do is by installing it, it prevents the travel of the lever action to come down so far. In essence, it keeps it more uniform. So if you want the detent feel that we were talking about earlier, it keeps the lever action in that position, so you're able to sustain that for a longer period of time after shooting, after manipulating the stock. And so the trade-off is, unfortunately, you won't be able to pull down far enough on the lever action to remove it off of your buffer tube. And usually just shaking it out will help, but if you need to guide it out, you can grab a little punch or whatever you have. So we'll need this spring here, and so this is where this comes into play. You're going to be installing this magnet and roll pin just inside the spring. Okay. Magnet side up, you just enter the spring back in. We take our set screw and tighten it up to our desired position. Click again, and then I'm going to find where that position is. And then once you find kind of the feel that you want, then you're done. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@fortismfg.com or give us a call. But otherwise, you're set. You're good to go.